Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
A look at the Magic starting group. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. And it's Carter in at the 5. George, no good. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They're plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Banchero is screened for Wagner. Clock at 6. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And there was some power behind that slam by Edgecombe.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside, Bane. Suggs in the corner. Banchero outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Embiid. Outside, George. Pass to Embiid. 5 to shoot. And he makes that one.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Wagner passes to Banchero. Misses from close range. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside, Maxey. Down low, Oubre. And he banks in the layup.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Pass to Wagner. Now here is Carter, guarded by Embiid. Paul George with the steal. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Now, Maxey. After the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. Here's Embiid. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Magic trail by 8. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. And it's Suggs with the rebound. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Magic shooting their first free throw this game. And the free throw, no good.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
Now, here's Bane. Still scoreless. Here's Carter. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Oubre. Outside, George. Back to Oubre. And he comes up with the deuce.
Continuing to impress As a playmaker, George's ability to facilitate an offense is one of his many strengths.
And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Well, watch Carter Jr.'s control. He sets a solid screen and then shifts right to his spot.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Black's checked in. And it's the Magic with the ball. 8-point game. Magic moving the ball around. Banchero is screen on Oubre. Now, here's Wagner. No scoring in this one. Here's Banchero. And Embiid pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Here's Black. Offensive rebound. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Banchero's got 5.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Black kicks to Banchero. Pass to Wagner. Outside, Bain. Shot from the top of the key, and the jumper is on the mark.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Maxey. 7 points in the game.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
George against Banchero. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. It's tipped. Oubre with the steal. It's picked off. There's the lob to Carter. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. He's got 6.
Look, he craves that contact. Carter Jr. almost daring you to try and stop him.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Trendon Watford comes in for George. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Maxey. And a switcher also for Orlando. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Franz Wagner. Bryant, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jones kicks to Black, looking for Carter. He gets it there. And the layup is good.
And that's just great awareness from Carter Jr. there. Found his guy to set up the score.
The 76ers leading. To the wing right side. It's Grimes on the wing. Back to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot.
And Lowry will get his fair share of points in close. This guy's a grinder.
The 76ers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. So for the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Wagner's subbed in for Jones. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
And here are the 76ers now. After the miss from Desmond Bain. Lowry passes to Watford. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Bounce pass Black. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
The Magic making a switch here. De Silva's checked in. Here's Watford. Gordon with a screen on Isaac. Here's Watford, and slam dunk by Watford.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Black. Pass to Bitadze. Here's De Silva. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 8. And Grimes has it in the corner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's De Silva to the middle. There's the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Grimes passes to Drummond. Stolen by Bitadze. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Inside. And that one's good. Drummond. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Quentin Grimes out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Bona in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The Magic trail by 10. Here's De Silva. Nothing on the board. Wagner kicks to Black. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. De Silva with the bucket.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Alan LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Kevin, back to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Jalen Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
Gordon finds Maxey.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
So, Stan, when you look at how the Magic defend, can you remember a time when so many of the league's best defenses were all so young?
Well, Kevin, it's something we associate with more veteran teams, but the modern game is so demanding, it may be tilting toward these young legs.
Here's Suggs, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Watford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Gordon. Black grabs the board.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And it's Wagner missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Bryant. Outside Gordon. To the paint. Watford, that's good. Watford's got 6. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here is Suggs. Crafty move. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Time to change for the Magic. Baines checked in for Black. To the inside, Embiid. It's hauled in by the Magic. Outside, Bane. Wagner wide open. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Grimes. And Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Atanze with it. Outside, Bane. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Grimes with the bucket.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
Now Bane. Isaac kicks to Wagner. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Watford passes to Gordon. Maxey against Suggs. Back to Gordon. 3-pointer. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. On the wing, Bane. He's guarded by Grimes. Offensive rebound. Suggs kicks to Isaac. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers leading by 7. Grimes passes to Watford. Embiid in the corner. Maxey feeling it out a bit, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Robinson's checked in for Orlando. Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. The Magic trail by 7. Left side, Bane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Bane with the hops.
76ers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. So Stan, I'll ask you, what about Desmond Bane stands out to you the most?
Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his teammates.
Here's Grimes. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Grimes finds Watford. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Watford's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 6. Good on the triple. Suggs has got 9 points.
Oh, terrific move offensively from Suggs. He is locked in on that shot and finishes.
Maxey passes to Watford. Count that one. He's got 10.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Here's Grimes. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 15-6 run. The game now all time.
Just putting on a show right there. Suggs showing off his creativity.
Driving the lane.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
To the middle, here's Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Orlando, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. And some changes here for the 76ers. Paul George, he's checked in for Trendon Watford. Oubre comes in for Gordon. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. Black's checked in for Orlando.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there, George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
The Magic trail by 3. Here's Suggs. He's got 11. Banchero outside. Suggs with a screen for Banchero. Inside. Here's Robinson. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. George, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Black dishes to Robinson. The Magic again can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To the paint. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Black.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Outside, George. 1:14 left now here in the second. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Banchero is screened for Bane. And finished off by Banchero.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Edgecombe. Here's George. And he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
The 3 from Banchero. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Suggs. And here's George. Great defense that time from Banchero. Black with it. He's against Oubre. Black, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
George, that's a 2. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the...
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. Wagner with it, now defended by Oubre. George against Banchero. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Count it, good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And George gets it to go.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Outside, Bane. Suggs with a screen for Bane. Carroll left side. Another miss by Orlando. The 76ers leading by 6. Maxey into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 11 points.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
And it's Carter missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Down low, here's Oubre, outside for George. Back to Oubre. A shot's good on the assist by George. And it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Wagner kicks to Bane. To halt the run, drains the three-pointer. He's got 7.
Well, that's Bane's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
Pass to George. Now here's Embiid. Here's the floater. And the layup is up and in.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Wagner against George. Carroll right side. No good that time. Outside, Maxey. Now Oubre takes the 3. Great defense that time from Carroll. Out to Carter. Tries a 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The 76ers leading by 9. Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Wagner passes to Carter. Carter sets the pick for Bane. Fires the 3. The Magic again can't hit. The 76ers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Embiid. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Suggs dishes to Carroll. Six to shoot. It's hauled in by George. The 76ers leading. Back to Oubre. Pass to George. That shot off. Magic shooting 43% from the field. Carroll with the ball. Maxey covering.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size and he gives you the toughness.
Outside, George. Oubre on the wing. Outside, Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got 13 points.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Edgecombe. Anthony Black's checked in for Orlando. So it's Orlando now. They trail by 9 points. And the 3 off target. 76ers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Embiid finds Oubre. Now Maxey. Black defending. Just 5 on the clock. Maxey passes to Embiid. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
And boy, did they get bailed out on that possession. Embiid able to just make something out of nothing.
Oubre against Wagner. Outside, Bane makes it off the glass. Bane's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just look at the body of Bane. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Maxey attacking. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, "It's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work." Back over to you.
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's George. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Outside, Bane. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Up top, Maxey. Guarded by Bane. The Magic trail by 11. Here's Wagner. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Bonus checked in. Trendon Watford comes in for George. Gordon's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Lowry in for Maxey. Grimes with it. 8 points for him. Inside, Bona. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Now, here's Wagner. He's guarded by Grimes. Pass to Watford. Lays it up off the glass. Watford's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Wagner on the wing. Philadelphia leading by 12. Outside Gordon. To the paint. Here's Bona. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Franz Wagner. The 76ers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. The Magic trail by 15. Outside, Jones. To the inside. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Grimes has got 10 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Bitadze, and it's blocked, and he gets it back. To the middle. Banked in off the glass. Bitadze's got his second bucket.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Up top, Grimes. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Philadelphia ahead, leading by 17. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Watford out there with Gordon. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Bona in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Grimes passes to Watford. Yep, it counts. And the 76ers lead by 17.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And here is Bane. Outside, Suggs. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Maxey. A 3-ball. Orlando grabs the miss. Black's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tries the spin move. Isaac misses. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. 17-point lead, their biggest. 76ers moving the ball around. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Edwards comes in for Eric Gordon. And a switcher also for Orlando. De Silva's checked in. Bane looking around. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Orlando ball.
Here's Bane. Pass to Black. Isaac a screen. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Bane, no good.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
The Magic trail by 18. It's Bane atop the key. Back to Suggs. Outside, Bane. Over Grimes. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good. The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. And Edwards drops them both. Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Here's Black. Edwards defending. The Magic again can't hit. The 76ers leading by 20. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Edwards. Back to Watford. Here's Maxey. Shot clock at 5. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the triple. Black, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And the 76ers making a change here. George is checked in. Magic have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Pass to De Silva. Banchero against George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Here's Grimes. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Banchero against George. It's good. Banchero's got 4 points this quarter.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
A nice shot by George. And the 76ers lead by 20.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Pass to De Silva. Banchero outside. Carter right side. Fires from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Maxey passes to Grimes. Dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Well, terrific timing and placement with the bounce pass there.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. To the paint. Here's Suggs. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Grimes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards dishes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some fun.
Outside, Suggs. To the inside, Carter. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, and that's where Carter wants the ball. Foul line down.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And let's take a look now as we give our nod to our player of the game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He doesn't always get the minutes he's gotten tonight, but there's no way they were going to sit him down once he got going. And the crowd has been loving it. A memorable night for him coming off the bench. Philadelphia leading by 22. Drives to the hoop. Edgecombe, no good. Inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Suggs. That's 12 points for Wendell Carter.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Suggs with the ball. Maxey covering.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
Right side, George. It's stolen by Suggs. Oh, what a finish.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bangs straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Oh, what an assist, leading him to the bucket.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Suggs knocks down the three.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
Let's go courtside. There's some news on Franz Wagner. Allie, what have they told you?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Orlando. He said there was some strong pain in the chest area, especially when breathing in. Likely at least one rib is broken. Sadly, we won't be seeing him again tonight or in the near future. It sounds like he's got a long recovery ahead of him. Back over to you.
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky too.
Oubre with the steal.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the 76ers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
The kick out to Bane. Outside, Suggs. His three-pointers off the mark. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Oubre passes to Embiid. It's stolen by Banchero. And that one drops for him. Philadelphia with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Now Edgecombe. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Magic ball. Substitution on the court.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.